I hurt myself today.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the covers that helped songs shine in an entirely new light, and those that didn't quite have that same effect. Didn't hit the mark. American Pie, Madonna. There's no doubt that she's a stellar pop star and one of the industry's biggest hitmakers. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean her attempts outside her comfort zone have all been successful. When she covered Don McLean's classic American Pie, she wasn't quite able to recreate the magic of the original.
I know that you're in love with him 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym.
His version is nostalgic and wistful, remembering stars that had lost their lives.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Madonna's dance rendition lacked that sentimentality. It was also missing several of the verses, practically butchering it in an effort to make it more radio-friendly. Had she recorded it in its entirety, then it might have gone over better. But as it is, you're left wondering why she decided to take it on.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Redefined genres. Respect. Aretha Franklin. Considering how iconic her reinterpretation is, it's shocking to learn that this song didn't originally belong to the Queen of Soul. Otis Redding was the first to sing this number about demanding respect from those who refused to give it to him.
What you want, honey, you got it. And what you need, baby, you got it.
Franklin took on the song a couple of years later, transforming it into a representation of second-wave feminism and equality.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, do you know I got it?
Aretha's passionate vocals demanded respect from the listener, and she was given it in spades. While she kept the structure the same, she made small additions, such as spelling out the word respect, that helped it leave a new mark on listeners for generations. It quickly became her signature song and helped her jumpstart a long-lasting career.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Didn't hit the mark. Faith, Limp Bizkit. George Michael's voice was perfect for this upbeat tune, creating a bop that would remain beloved for generations to follow.
Yes, I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith.
But when Limp Bizkit covered it, they did so not because they respected it, but as a way to grow their fan base before the release of their debut album. Their adaptation starts out inoffensively enough, following the dynamics set by Michael.
Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion.
However, once the chorus hits, chaos strikes. It devolves into a nu metal massacre, with singer Fred Durst screaming the words at the top of his lungs. While it was certainly a new take, it was also abundantly clear that the combination didn't work, demonstrating a mockery of a pop classic rather than appreciation. Redefined genres. Proud Mary, Ike and Tina Turner. Creedence Clearwater Revival's take was great, but it's undoubtedly more relaxed and groovy compared to the raw power of the cover.
Rolling on the river.
The Turners added a bit of soul that elevates the song to a whole new level. Tina found the sweet spot between subtle caressing and dynamic belting, creating the perfect balance between softness and pure power.
Working for the man every night and day.
Ike's deep voice added the perfect amount of contrast in the beginning, keeping things soft before she kicked it into high gear. The result was an energetic and passionate record that roused crowds across the nation. Their interpretation has outlived the original at this point and become a pop culture phenomenon.
Proud Mary, keep on burning.
Didn't hit the mark. Spleen, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, William Shatner. While this crossover already seems like one you'd see in a weird parody movie of life, it in fact happened in real life.
On a river
with tangerine trees and marmalade skies.
Shatner decided to combine two things he enjoyed, theater and popular tunes, by releasing an album consisting of songs meshed with soliloquies mostly taken from classic literature.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
The most egregious misfire on this pretentious album is his take on the Beatles' psychedelic classic, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which takes self-indulgence to new heights.
Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone!
His theatrical retelling is beyond melodramatic, and ends up unintentionally hilarious. This album demonstrates why he found his success in television rather than music. Redefined genres, Fast Car, Luke Combs. Tracy Chapman managed to capture the anxieties of people across the nation with her hit about trying to hold on to hope for a better life while trapped in the cycle of poverty.
You get a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere, maybe we make a deal.
The folk rock number was simple musically, with lyrics that cut straight to the heart. The simplicity was intentional though. Any changes to the melody would have taken from the message.
So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk.
Luke Combs knew this, and so he crafted his cover with just a few minor tweaks to give it a slight infusion of country twang. He left the words untouched, reintroducing the song to a new generation and audience, without changing what had made it so beloved in the first place. Didn't hit the mark. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Take that. Nirvana's hit, one of the most beloved singles of the 1990s, is known for its effortless coolness. It seems like it would make it easy to remake, but some groups proved it was more challenging than it let on. Take That, a British band, tried their hand at the piece during a concert. They started off with cocky attitudes, and it was all downhill from there. The drums were completely off rhythm, the singer couldn't find the notes, and the vibes were abysmal. It was the ultimate proof that just because someone can cover a song doesn't mean they should. Their rendition was the antithesis of grunge, and didn't do much in helping them gain a new audience. Redefined genres. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. Given how iconic the R&B version has become, it's hard to believe this started out as a country ballad. Written and initially recorded by Dolly Parton, it was popular on the country charts, but didn't cross over to pop audiences. That is, until it was taken on by the incomparable Whitney Houston, who recorded it for the soundtrack of her film The Bodyguard. Houston conveyed the meaning beautifully, with the emotion coming through in each run.
And I hope you have all you dreamed of.
The final chorus alone has become a cultural moment of its own, showcasing Houston's stellar vocals and unmatched presence. It revitalized the song, sending it straight to the top of the charts where it always belonged. Didn't hit the mark. 911 is a joke. Duran Duran. We're not sure what Duran Duran was thinking when they took on this track. In the original, Public Enemy focused on race relations in the United States, sarcastically pointing out how first responders seemed to take longer to reach certain neighborhoods. It was an honest portrayal of the system at the time, pointing out the shared reality of countless citizens.
Get down, 911 is joking your town. Get up or get down. Late 911, where's the late crown?
So who better to take on a reinterpretation than Duran Duran? Their attempt at rapping was valiant, but they couldn't come close to Flava Flav's flow.
They are kings 'cause they swing amputation. Lose your arms, your legs to them is compilation.
They also played it straight, causing them to lose the nuance found in 911 as a joke. It came across like them simply wanting to cover a hip-hop track without first looking into why it was so popular.
911 is a joke.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Redefined genres. Hurt, Johnny Cash. The original was already despondent enough, chronicling the self-loathing thoughts of someone with substance use disorder at the end of his proverbial rope. The discordant tones and Reznor's pained vocals were bleak yet entrancing. With all of that in mind, it's incredible that Johnny Cash somehow made it darker. He interpreted the piece through his own lens, of a man who lived a full life and was coming to terms with everything he'd done.
I hurt myself today.
He transformed the alternative song into a country dirge, making it sound even more melancholy and more gut-wrenchingly poignant than its predecessor. Even Reznor himself has conceded that Hurt was no longer his, and it's easy to see why.
I will make you hurt.
Which cover do you think had the biggest impact on pop culture? Let us know in the comments.
You got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.